was here. How do you view that compliment and y'all's play style? How do you compare them?
Oh, that's an honor. I view Aaron as a big brother. When I came in freshman year, he showed me the way, just from the playbook, and then how to hold myself as a student athlete here. And so for that comment, that's an honor, and much love to Coach Martin, AD.
How do you identify yourself at this season because you play cornerback, you play star, you play safety, just DB or?
Just DB. I mean, anywhere the team needs me. Just love to play football, and I can be a utility guy. Just wherever's needed, and be a leader for the young guys, and step up as my role, and try to make plays and just be there when needed. And that's what I hold myself on, and pride myself on being useful. So that's pretty much how I feel about that.
What have you seen out of Richard LeCount?
Oh man, he's grown so much. Even since when he first got here, he's stepped up as a leader. He's more vocal. He's playing faster than ever. So it's great getting to be able to see him every day in practice, and just his progression since he got here. So
if you could put a percentage on it, what position would you say you've played the highest percentage of in your career?
Probably I played a nickel at the star position. Just this amount of snap counts, and then just maybe just the star position where the most plays come, in college football, and especially SEC. So at that position, a lot is asked for you, and so I say that position right there.
It seems like a lot of big hosses have kind of been recruited and coming in to play that position now. Are you finding that a bigger they're trying to bring a bigger guy in for that position in particular?
We adjust to kind of what we trying to looking for each season. It's different every season. The last 2 years kind of been me at that position, but it's just like I said, wherever is needed for me to play at. Been getting a lot of safety reps, star. Still been doing a little bit of star, corner. So just everywhere, wherever the coach needs me, I play.
Tyrique, when we talk about a guy like Devon Wilson, what has his mentality been like? With everything he's been through coming back from the ACL.
Right. Yeah. He got a dog mentality. A lot of guys got that in that defensive back room, but he does have that. And coming off his injury, he made it. He made a point that he was going to come back strong and learn the playbook. Be a factor when he got back healthy, and you guys saw that a little glimpse of that in the Texas game in the bowl. So, but I'm excited to see what he does this year.
What are some moments over the past year where you've really seen that mentality come through for him? It's actually been in practice. Just kind of because we have a lot of adversity. Coach throws at us, and I see sometimes he might be in the wrong spot, playbook wise or play wise, but his just natural ability and his mental. I think that's just where I see it most.
For you, have you played enough star at this point? It's kind of like riding a bike. You just know what to do when you get in there.
Right. I played a lot of that position. I guess I always say your best practice reps come in the game. Because a lot of times you can try to make something look like you want to make it look in practice, but you won't get that look into a game. So in those games under my belt at Star helped me kind of feel that position, and also helped me feel the whole defense. Basically, what we're trying to do as a defense. Help me with other positions, as safety or even at corner, or even sometimes going to money. So, I think that position is a great position for guys, at least get a couple snaps at and just rep it.
Coach Smart called you a dominant special teams player. What do you think allows certain guys to really stand out on special teams?
I think it's a mindset. I feel like if you want to be useful, you want to help your team. I think that's the best. That's special teams, the best teams to do it. Since high school, my coach has always, put pride in special teams, and I just carried it here, and just want to, show the young guys that, that's how you make your name. That's how I got kind of my name here at Georgia, and then take it on from there. So I always took pride in special teams. It's a mindset.
Was today the day y'all kind of flipped to Vanderbilt mode?
Yeah, we kind of, looking into Vanderbilt since the game's coming up. Kind of seeing what they do. They have great players. They have a great coaching staff and a great head coach, Darren Mason. But we kind of flipped the script a little bit and went into Vanderbilt mode.
What has it been like? A few weeks and everything, knowing that everyone wants to get on the bus, get on the travel roster.
Right.
That it's the first time in a while where 70 was the number for the opener. You're not working your way up.
Yeah, it's been extremely competitive because at the end of the day we all love each other, but guys want to get their spots, and they want to get on the bus like Coach always says. So it's all love at the same time, but guys are competing, and you see when the competition rises, you see more plays made in practice, more guys, hauling tail to get to where they need to be. So that's good to see.
What's your thoughts on Vanderbilt's offense? I immediately think of Keyshawn Vaughn and Jared Pinkney come to mind. I don't know. What do you think about when you think about Vanderbilt's offense?
Keyshawn, I think he's an extremely strong runner. We have a guy on our side of the ball, and he's pretty good, and they have a guy on their side of the ball who's pretty good. So much respect to them in their running game. They're going to try to grind the pound. So are we. And then with their guys at receiver, they can move. They got a tight end. They can move. They can throw to him. He moves like a receiver. So it's going to be a great matchup, and we're game planning and scheming the best we can to make a good matchup.
What about Kalijah Lipscomb? They're wide out. What do you think about him?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of him past 2 years. He has great hands. He's a great route runner, and he's extremely competitive. And so even the last few years we played him, he's a great blocker as well. So he's going to bring his all. And we're going to scheme against him too as well. And he's going to give us a good matchup. We're going to give him a couple of looks too. So.
Having gotten in on the ground floor of this thing with Kirby, does it feel to you like maybe expectations are a little different this year? Y'all had the whole do more mantra. Are the expectations higher, you think, this year?
Oh yeah, we always set our expectations higher and every year and try to get better. But of course, it's obvious last year didn't end how we wanted to end, but we're going to raise the bar even higher and try to get the guys on board. We want to be on board, and Coach Smart is leading that. And I think leadership and the guys on the team with us, leadership group is going to carry that in his place.
Kirby said to us the other day when asked kind of about the whole record and to do more, win championships, all that stuff, that he didn't measure it by wins and losses. It was by kind of the pursuit of excellence. Is that something that the whole team goes with, or do you guys get into the wins and losses? Maybe?
No, I mean, I think a team is the mirror image of their head coach, and he beats ideology in our head, and he does it so much to where we believe the way he believes. So we don't get caught up in wins, losses. We always focus on what we do. We focus on us. We take care of what we take care of. The end result will be what we want it to be.
How do you think the emphasis on the havoc rate is going to play out when you get to a real game?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a big emphasis for us in coming up this season. But it's been an emphasis since spring, and we've been causing havoc against the offense in practice. So I think it's going to be something that it's going to be a result that we like coming up this season.
What do you think about opening in a conference game at Vanderbilt? I mean, is there a vibe or whatever where you guys getting ready to travel to Nashville right out of the chute?
I'm not going to lie and say it's not any different from the first game. The conference game is big, and so it's all about how we what we put on tape first game. What we put on tape, that's what we're going to see coming on for the rest of the season. So it's all about making a statement coming out of the first game, but at the end of the day, we got to focus on what we do, focus on us. If we take care of what we take care of, everything's going to be all right.
How have you seen Eric Stokes develop as a corner during his time here?
I've seen him improve a lot. His technique is jump sky high. He's a technician when it comes to press technique, and he's actually a very smart guy. He knows his play, he knows the playbook. He's becoming more vocal than he was the year past. So I love watching him grow, and I'm ready to see him stand out this year.
For a guy that didn't play